come for the debut edition of Smarkchat. Now, before we go any further, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter at Smarkchat. Subscribe, leave a comment, and hopefully we could blow this thing up. Now, this is not your normal marquee, one promotion is the end-all be-all vlog channel. So if you're just into one product, then this is not for you. Subscribing to this channel, participating, leaving comments, you will get the opportunity of seeing at the very least one video upload a week, if not more, every Saturday, and it's topics from that week's Raw, Impact, ROH, news and events, or just various topics that I feel like ranting and raving about. Now, the very first topic, and I thought about this now, the very first topic is the state of wrestling. Now, being a lifelong wrestling fan from the mid to late 80s till now, it's obvious that the state of wrestling has changed. You know, the PG era now is a lot different than what the Attitude Era was. Even before the Attitude Era, the whole state of wrestling has changed tremendously. At one point, Raw was getting ratings of close to 6 at its height, and now it gets ratings of 3, sometimes just under 3, just above 3. And my question is that I want to ask you guys: comment, participate, let me know what has happened to all that audience where once was at close to a 6 is now just above a 3. Where did everyone go? Some might argue people grew up, stopped watching wrestling, grew out of it, so to speak, went to UFC. But I think it's a little bit more than that. And what I think the main reason why wrestling is in the state that it is for the fact that there is no midcard. There is no midcard whatsoever. You're saying, Tom, what are you talking about? We have a midcard. We have our Dolph Zigglers. We have our Mizes. We have our R-Truths. We have our Santinos, so on and so forth. But let me ask you this: do we really have a mid-card, or is it just guys that are just thrown out there, so to speak, as filler material? If you were to put on Raw any given week, by now you probably know the life story of CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, The Rock when he was here, a couple of weeks over that span before WrestleMania, you knew the life story of Triple H, Undertaker, and that's all you pretty much know. On any given week, you'll probably, at least, if not all, majority, simply hear about those wrestlers that I just mentioned to you. Here's the thing, and this is why I feel that the state of wrestling is where it is, and that it's lost all its viewership, and that it really is lacking. There is no mid-card. Kofi Kingston, Dolph Ziggler, Miz, R-Truth. Who are these guys? Why should I be emotionally invested in them? Now me, as a mark for wrestling, I'll be invested regardless. But for your casual fan, why should they be emotionally invested in these guys? Let me ask you, are they good? Are they bad? What made them good? What made them bad? What is their defying moment? If Jack Swagger, let's just say, Midcard, got released, you probably would not even notice. What do we know about Jack Swagger? What is his shining moment? Dolph Ziggler, besides being a good worker, what is his shining moment? Why should we be emotionally invested in these guys? People don't care. And if they don't care about these superstars, then they know that if they want their John Cena, their Brock Lesnar, their Triple H, their Rock, their CM Punk fix, they could probably look at Raw in the last half hour and be caught up to speed and get all their fix that they need. If you don't have a mid-card in which you're emotionally invested in, then people are not going to watch. They're simply going to tune in to the last half hour. It's true, there is no mid-card. We don't know anything about these superstars. If you don't know anything about these superstars, why should you care? Why should you watch? Let me prove a point to you. Quick. Now this is going back. Andre the Giant. What was his shining moment? Why did he turn bad? Think about it. Answer, you probably know. It's because he wanted to face Hulk Hogan. Quick. When did Jimmy Snuka become face? When he was pile drived by Ray Stevens. Quick. Hulk Hogan. What was his defying moment? What is he known for? When he turned and joined NWO. I'm not saying that the mid-card does not have good workers. It does. But that's only part of the equation to attract the casual fan. If you don't have a mid-card in which people are emotionally invested in, then people are not going to watch. For example, The Undertaker. Let's not even use The Undertaker to make this point. But with The Undertaker, he went from good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, so many times that if you did not follow wrestling on a weekly basis, you might say, I thought he was good, or I thought he was bad. There are no defining moments in the mid-card. And a lot of the people, I feel, are not emotionally invested. That is why the ratings have gone down. During the Attitude Era, even the mid-card, there was a tremendous mid-card. Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, X-Pac, Kane when he was actually good, Big Show when he was actually good, Goldust. All that mid-card back in those days had a purpose, a defying moment. Now, with the mid-card or lack of mid-card, everything's blended. You don't know A from B about these guys. And to the casual fan, they're not emotionally invested in the product. For the ratings to be what they once were, you have to work on your Midcard. Now, those are my views. What are your thoughts? What are your comments? Let me know. Subscribe. Hit the subscribe button right now. You know you want to. Follow me on Twitter at Smarkchat. And you could also email me at smarktalk@gmail.com. I'll answer questions. Hopefully you have a following that will dictate the type of videos that I do answer any questions. I will be always tweeting during Impact, during Raw, during SmackDown, and occasionally the pay-per-views. So again, thanks for watching. This has been the very first episode of Smart Chat. Till next time. Later, marks.